I am in a $2,600, 2,650 roughly dollar position. My base price is roughly around 384.10, 384.15. So we're up about, I don't know, a little over 0.5%. We're taking a really close look at BTC and make sure it stabilizes. We found a 5% retracement, a little bit more than 5% on Ethereum. That's the one we're trading. So we can take it from here. If you want to be a conservative, look, 4% right here, which fits our criteria. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can also do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which that's a little bit more of a retracement. It's like almost 6%. Bitcoin retrace a total of about 3%. No, a little bit more. Yeah, about 3.5%. Which causes alts, of course, to retrace a little bit more than the rest. And yeah, we have bullish divergence on RSI. We have a double crossover on the MACD. On the 5-minute time frame, this is the first candle that we took upward, which is a good sign. We have one big mountain and one little mountain, which is essential for entering a long position. And now we're just waiting for FOMO to kick in and people bring this price up. We're now at 386.22. BTC 11,157 to almost striving for the high, the high end of 1100. So this is a good sign. 386.31. This is roughly about 1%. So no, it's not. It's like 60%. 1% would be around here, pretty much as resistance. So we can actually draw a line. That's what I like to do, just draw lines so I can know where I stand roughly. Oh god, I'll just say right there is 1%, and then of course 2% would be around here. 11,158. BTC also has bullish divergence, lower lows on price action, higher highs on RSI, followed by look at this big volume bar. It's pretty big, but another confluent reason that gives it away is that it really didn't get anywhere. I mean, it ended up closing slightly below this green bar, so you can consider this a lower close, a lower low, but in RSI you get a higher high. I mean, I'm a higher low, and just around that area right over here, you get yourself the bullish divergence, the double crossover on the MACD, and then we start taking upwards around there, as you can see. So where are we at over here? Still 386.48, and this is the way this particular coin works. We want to see essentially stabilization on Bitcoin, and Ethereum, let's just say, will reach a higher high, right? Like right now we're at 359, right? But you see the little dip on BTC that brought it back down to 43. It was in the 50s, almost in the 60s, and it brought it back down to the 40s. Well, it'll do the same thing for Ethereum, right? People will, I guess, panic and stuff. So it's always a good idea to keep a close eye on this and make sure that these pullbacks from 57 to 40 are getting bought up. You know what I mean? They're getting bought up. They're creating a higher low, just like right now. See how it's getting bought up, and that's going to give confidence to the people in Ethereum. See, now we're back at 57, trying to penetrate probably the 60s and the 70s as we are right now. So that's how it is. That's essentially how the bull market works. Now we're at the 50s. Now we got to take out this 60 and try to have this 5-minute candle close above the 60, which will give more confidence to the buyers and bring price up even higher. So the name of the game right here is being patient. One of the strongest emotions that one can feel is the sense of greed, is a sense of fear. So you got to be really, really emotionally stable and mentally strong in order for you to deal with these emotions in an efficient way. You wanna see efficacy in your trading, right? Like right now, people are starting to bring price up enormously. So we're probably in the 60s. Okay, we're still in the 50s. Look, they just brought price back up to roughly 1%. So we're almost hitting 1%. We're almost up about almost $27. So that's a good, that's a good sign. So what do you do here? Well, what is the amplitude of the trade? What is the amplitude of the trade? How far did what's a good profit target is what I'm trying to ask. What's a good profit target? If we retrace the total of, I had set 6% on Ethereum, right? That's roughly what I said. Here, let's do it over, just so you can know. I'm sorry that this video is going on for so long, guys. 420%, just from here, but we can always measure from here as well. Total of 6%. So in my opinion, in my personal opinion, the amplitude of the trade, you can easily go for a 2%, and you can shave 75% of it off. You can shave 75% of it off, and you can let the rest ride up, because we are in a bull market. We do experience just enormous gains. Yesterday I was in this trade right here. I entered literally right here, and I had already thought that I was way too late on that trade. I looked at this. I was looking at it from here, and then it finally reached right here, and then I had to run an errand for my mom. I had to go look for a truck for my dad. That was the thing. So I had to meet her up and go to the dealership. So the dealership is like 5 minutes from my house. So by the time I came back, we were hovering around here, and usually where I ladder in is in this area right over here. Right? That's normally where I ladder in, around here. So maybe I have a base price around, let's just say right here. So by the time we're over here, I'm already thinking of taking profit. But look how far up we went. We went up like 5%. You know what I mean? And I had entered right there. I had entered right there at the 382 pretty much. So I was keeping my stop loss really tight, and I saw this candle. Let me take it away from you. I ended up seeing it was struggling. BTC was struggling. I ended up seeing that candle right there, that red candle. Hold on, what candle was I seeing? This is a 5-minute time frame. Yeah, I entered around here, but it was having some problem. I was too high up, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I think we're too high up. We might retrace back down. And I ended up getting out of the trade, and I think I was positive like $3. So I got out of the trade again. The move was already happening. It was already too high up. It was almost 3% high up. So you're just late to the party. You know what I mean? You're late to the party. You shouldn't you shouldn't consider a trade like that when you're too late. But look at the move that it came. Look at the move that it happened. So the most efficient way is not just staying away from the trade. Is trying to ladder in accordingly, getting a good base price, and once price hits, a 2% level, then shave 75% of it off, and then the rest, just let it ride up. Let it ride up. You're essentially in a risk-free trade whenever you do that. And if we know anything about human psychology, is that essentially all of this right here, this is just like FOMO. This is, in my opinion, this is just like pretty much, you know, newbie traders like just going in for it, and seeing this happen, and they're like, fuck, I don't want to miss out on this. So they end up, pushing price back up big time, and it just creates this, reverse cascade, if you will, to the upside, and that's what happens. So let's see where we're at over here. Still at 387, 387.15. How's the histogram is higher, so we're getting higher highs right here. This is still, bullishly diverging, spreading apart, trying to make its way up to the zero mark, which anything above that is positive. RSI, same thing, looking really good. 1, 2, higher high. If it retraces back down, which is perfectly normal, then we will have a higher high. And price action striving to get above this 387.93 level, 388, and possibly start trying to close above the 55 EMA, which is a very important EMA. Volume seems to be following. Here we are, green candle right here, 1,160 roughly. We need to really kill it. We need to penetrate into the 70s. Let me try my computer. I'm gonna try to record this whole trade. I'm gonna try my hardest. This is a good live trade for this series. I usually don't record the very the beginning, and I kind of record like once I'm taking profit, but this one was a little bit in between, so which is pretty good. So now we're looking to see if Bitcoin can hold up here. It's retracing a little bit. This is where you got to be strong. You can't be weak. You know what I mean? You can't be weak. You're starting to see price action go back down to the 50s. And of course, it's taking a toll on Ethereum, right? Of course it is. See? Of course it is. But you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. You gotta just know. You gotta have confidence in yourself. You have confidence in yourself. This has already been a 14-minute video. My goodness. I'll let you guys, kind of just see this unfold. $648. We're in the 50s now. Another thing that I like to do is to merge these two together, just like this. Just like that. Kind of keep an eye on the tape. By the way, guys, this is an order book. This is an order book right here. These are all the orders are going through. Everybody's in queue, right? There's a there's a relatively tight spread, about $1 roughly. You're starting to see some sell walls right over here worth, you know, about 40,000. Now you see some buy walls trying to bring price up. Essentially, that's what these walls are for. They either attempt to bring price up or try to suppress price back down. So you got to pay attention to these walls. You also got to be paying very close attention to the tape and seeing the volatility, not only in the seconds but also in the quantity of the trade size, right? Like, for example, right here we got 3 Bitcoin being bought up at 11,155. So that comes out to almost $40,000. So you can say that that's a good sign. They're bringing price up. They're attempting to, right? So now look, boom, we're retracing back down. The bears are like, man, we're not gonna have it at this price. I want to sell. Boom, and they sell a whole bunch, right? And it's your job to kind of capture volatility as a trader. You wanna buy in weakness and you want to sell into strength. So essentially, as a scalp trader, like this particular trade, which is pretty much the ones I specialize in the most, you want to capture volatility as a trader, okay? Especially if you have a large position, because sometimes price action and everything else could look amazing, but if there's no liquidity there, then you're gonna have a hard time getting out of that position. So you have to take that into consideration as well, right? There's some low cap coins that you just can't trade, and if you do trade, you have to adhere to the trade size on both sides of the order book, the bid and the ask, right? Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck trying to liquidate your position, only to find out later on that you can't, and that's how big losses, catastrophic losses, happen. So it's, as you can see, trading is not only just looking at a graph, putting on a trade. It's so many things. There's so many things all at once that bring this together. You know what I mean? They bring this together. You use each and everything in conjunction with the other, and you make a decision, a fast, intuitive decision. And it has to be the right one. Otherwise, well, you lose money, right? So it's price action in conjunction. I'll point at these. It's price action in conjunction with indicators. I only use RSI and the MACD. They're oscillators, momentum oscillators, in conjunction with level 2, which is the order history, the order book, seeing the buy walls, seeing the sell walls, in conjunction with the volume, seeing volume be reflecting on each candle and stuff like that. So it's actually a lot of things that you have to think about. So yeah, now we're seeing price at 35. Let's say it got brought down about $30 roughly, right? 25-30 bucks. So let's see how Ethereum reacts to it. If it can close above this 236 level, then that would be really good. But overall, right now, oh, by the way, guys, this is what I like to call, well, in the beginning of my trading career, these lines right here, the 1, the 786, 6185, 382, 236, and the 0, I call them the value channels. But as I progressed in my scalping career, we refer to this more as Fibonacci levels. Either way, whatever. They're essentially, just think of it as a ladder, you know, that respects price action. Okay. And that's for another video. You know, I don't want to get into it because it'll be, you know, such a long video. It's already 20 minutes long. Honestly, I feel like pressing pause and then just keep going later because it's already pretty big. That's what she said. Oh, okay, we're back at 386 for Ethereum. See how it held up, being at 386 and BTC being at 35. You see how it's still holding up, because think about this. When it was at 37, when it wasn't in the 30s earlier, we were trading like around here, like 384, trying to penetrate 385, and look where it's trading now. Do you see the difference? Like, it's very intricate. Trading is crazy intricate, and you just have to be paying attention. So yeah, this is a really good lesson, guys. Whoever's like listening to this is getting a lot of golden nuggets. I just hope that you guys can see, you know, profit taken. That'll be ideal. That would really make me happy. So, damn, this is almost a 1.5 gig video already. But who cares? You know, let's try to record this whole thing live. Okay, let's try to record it live. Who cares? Take me to jail. Throw away the key. Ooh, we're back in the 40s. Let's go. Let's get it. Skirt. How are the altcoins trading? Oh, look, LTC. Yesterday I traded LTC. My base price was 57.04. I ended up selling at 58.81. That was a good trade, but it would have been a way better trade if I would have sold at literally $60. $60 and like 5 cents or something like that. I would have made a lot more money, but yeah, I was distracted. I had company, and yeah, wasn't really, you know, paying attention to it too much. But that's the thing with trading, you know. That is the thing with trading, is sometimes you'll see yourself, you know, be up X amount of money, and or percentage. You don't want to think of it as money. You want to think of it as a percentage, because you'll just trade better that way. You know, if you focus on the money, you can make some mistakes. So, but yeah, you see price. You know, you see your P&L, if you will, go up and down, and well, that's part of the game. Sometimes you just have to make the best decision you can in order to get the most out of your trade. Okay. So now that we've seen this little run up, obviously you're starting to see 386, the high 386, trying to test 387, and we'll probably get it here very, very soon. Yeah, it was just a little pullback, and obviously it's always good to take a look at the RSI, and here it is right here. We see that pullback that I talked about. How's the histogram doing? Well, it's leveling off a little bit here. We still have 3 minutes left in this. I don't know, about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the candle. Right here it is, right here, right below the price. So this histogram tick could actually go a little higher. See how it actually is getting higher as price action is moving up. You see that? Now that we're at 25 or 18, it moved higher, right? See, you want to see these chunks of BTC being sold, seconds after seconds, right? Volatility is high, but not really high. Okay, it's not really really high. Oh man, you should have seen it a few days ago. That's volatility. I literally got 10% on XRP. I ended up getting in at like 0.2640 or something like that, and I sold at 0.2900 and 0.287. The second one I had to market execute because it was just a big sell wall, and I was pretty much last in line on 2900, so I had to obviously react. You know, you react. You see a big wall getting ate up, and you're probably the last one in queue, and you're trying to liquidate your position to get profit. But if there's, you know, people before you at that price, then fuck, you're gonna have to wait until they finish liquidating their position in order for you to liquidate your position. So what do? You cut them off. You set your sell order at, let's just say, 387.20, right? So you can liquidate your position, or you can just market execute. But the volatility was extremely high. That this yellow price line was literally going like this. So if you were to market execute at the wrong time, sure, you can hit it right here probably, but since it was moving up like that, you could have fucking market executed right here, and you would have only gained, let's just say, like, you know, 0.50%, when you could have done, you know, a lot more than that. You see what I'm saying? It's all of those things that are happening literally in seconds, milliseconds sometimes. And you have to just be experienced, you have to be knowledgeable, and you have to be unemotional. Damn, this video is honestly like one of my best videos. Like, yeah, it's probably one of my best videos. So many things I've gone through here in these 26 minutes. Like, this is a fucking great video, guys. Very, very great video. This is probably going to be in my training. Like, I'm going to include this definitely in my training because it's live. Nobody, honestly, guys, no one ever trades live for anyone. No one ever does it. Like, it's rare. A lot of people always, you know, talk in hindsight. Like, oh, I got this. Or you can, you know, if you would have entered here, you could have gotten this. You know what I mean? And that's not, anybody can do that. My niece can do that. Anyone can do that. It's literally putting it into action. And you can see, guys, you can see. This is my base. This is my, these are my buy orders right over here. You see the date? We're at 8/4, right? August 4th. And these are the dates. These are the times. 8:24 a.m., 8:29. So we've been in this trade for about an hour already. Okay, so market executed all of my orders. I bought 737.5 at 384. Then I bought 553 at 384.37. Then I bought 415 at 384.60. So right there, my base price, you know, was around 384.15. No, it was at 384.20 or something like that. And then I added this right over here, 621. It retraced a lot more. It actually retraced roughly like $2, right? I added 621, you know, to kind of just give me even a better base price. So yeah, my base price is now 384.15, and how I get that is I simply put a price, 384.15. My account size right over here was 2950. So 2641 plus 310. 2641 plus 310 is, yeah, it's 2951, and I had 350, right? I mean, 2,950. So that's how you get the base price. You know, some people use Excel, but this moves, cryptocurrencies move extremely fast. If you haven't noticed, that, yeah, no, you typing in different prices on Excel, and you know, even if you have the formula down, I mean, I guess you can do it, but it's time consuming. You got to think fast. In crypto, you have to think extremely fast. If you don't think fast, man, you'll get fucking wiped out. You got to make the right decision instantaneously. So, damn, guys, I'm really sorry that this is already a 30-minute video. You know, 57. This is a good sign. This is a really good sign. Oh, man, I can't wait to eat breakfast. I'm starving. I am starving. Alright, let's take out this high already, guys. 387.50. We see a buy wall at 387.54 worth around $5,000. Oh, now $45,000. People are bringing price up. You see that? Level 2 is going crazy. BTC is now trading at 162.95. Oh, are we going to take this high? Are we going to close above the 55 EMA? We've literally got 1 minute left on the 5-minute candle. MACD is trying to tick upward much higher than the rest, making its way up to the positive mark. Look at the RSI, still bullish divergence, higher lows. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, higher lows on RSI. Really good. We just penetrated 71. Are we going to penetrate 388? Do we see any sell walls? No, not really. Do we see any buy walls? Yes, really. Look how much this is worth. 27,000. Trying to bring price up. Once these buy walls get put in, the rest of the people trying to get into the market with a limit order is impossible. So it either forces other traders to buy, market execute, or put their base price, or pretty much buy the next order up, which would be this. So by putting up a buy wall here at 76 or now at 90, now you have to literally buy this or market execute, because sometimes this is just not enough. Who wants to buy $21 worth, right? If you want to, maybe you want to get in with 2,000 or 3,000, where you're gonna have to market execute, because this guy's look, he's got 120, $40,000 worth of Ethereum that he quote unquote wants to buy. All he's doing is bringing price up, guys. See, now you're forced as a trader to market execute the order. And look, volatility is now kicking in. We just literally reached a really good price right now. We penetrated. Now we're probably trading in the 70s, okay, in the 69s. Not bad. We're about to reach the 382 level. 382 level is actually a really good place to take profit, believe it or not, guys. But the amplitude of the trade dictates that I could probably squeeze in 2 to 1, and I will be market executing this particular trade. I don't know if I should sell 75%. I might. And I'm gonna end up selling around here, 391.09 or something. I want to get about, I don't know, 60, 80 bucks from this trade. And that's 60, 80 bucks, guys. If you really think about it, I mean, you know, I could have played a much bigger position, but I didn't. You know, I could have margin traded this particular trade, and use my capital a little bit more efficiently, right? But I didn't. I literally had just woken up, and it's one of those things where you just wake up and you see a good opportunity, and you have to be able to distinguish, hey, this is a good one. So yeah, guys, 80 bucks in an hour, or you know, even if I write it up even higher, I mean, I could make $90 or $100. You know, this is why I love trading, guys. You know, and you know, obviously the more experience that you have and the more you play, well, obviously it's the better you get and the more money that you can make. So, you know, imagine guys making $200 in an hour or two. You know, when I used to work 9 to 5, I mean, shit, dude, that's how much I used to make for working the whole day. You know, and sometimes you even take work with you at home. You know, so technically you're not working just 8 hours, you're working, you know, 10 hours sometimes, you know, depending, you know, if you have a presentation or something. So, you know, it's one of those things that you really start weighing things off, and you can really like change the course of your life if you really want to. It's, you know, trading doesn't come easy. It's obviously, by everything that I talked about, it takes a lot of skill, but if you're willing to endure the curve, the learning curve, then it's really worth it, guys. Okay, so look, for the day, we're already up 0.70% on Ethereum. We're about to reach 389. Link is killing it, absolutely killing it. So is Tezos, Cardano, but let's see, guys. So right now we are up, hypothetically, we're up 2761. Here, I'll calculate this. 2761 plus 310. So we're up about $21 right now, guys. Give or take. That's at 45. We're now at 63. So yeah, let's try to go for what's 26 plus 26? That's like 40. It's like $52. Yeah, we can get that. We can get that, guys. You're gonna start seeing people like FOMO in. How does this look on the look? This looks beautiful on the 15-minute time frame. Once we reach 200, then we're probably gonna break this resistance. We're having a resistance right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a resistance right over here. So we gotta be mindful. Look, this is a 15-minute time frame, and we just tick upward. We just had our first crossover to the upside, which is a really good sign. Okay. How we're looking on the 1 hour? Same thing shows resistance, right? We see resistance here, so we gotta really, really, really take that into account. Gotta take it into account. It's already a long ass video. It's literally 36 minutes. Getting some selling off right here, right below 200. Okay. Oh, volatility's kicking in for it. Volatility's kicking in. 388.27. Come on, guys, let's bring it up. Once we bring it up above here, we're easily going to reach 2%. Ooh, trying to penetrate the 80s. Hopefully I can get this for you guys. Yeah, I'm sure I will, guys. This is a trade from yesterday. Delete. This is the longest video I've ever had to do. It's literally worth 2.13 of my hard drive. Okay, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Tape is looking good. We got 3 buy walls. Oh, getting rejected here in the 20s. 75. Something tells me I'm going to be in this trade for another 15, 20 minutes, man. Oh well. What I need to do is get an external hard drive. Damn, I am hungry. Constantly reading, guys. Constantly reading price action. Constantly doing TA on indicators. I see a bit of leveling off here. In the histogram, right? There's about 3 minutes left, roughly. In the 5-minute candle. Could take a little dip. Boom, again. Let's look at BTC. BTC already surpassed the resistance. See that? So if it can close above here, this is a really good sign. If it can close above here, this is a really good sign. I hate looking at these candles. These are essentially called a hanging man candle, or a doji, or a spinning top. You can call it. There's several names for them. Yeah, guys. So if you can look for opportunities in the market like this, if you can do this 2-3 times a day, I mean, look, you do the math. In. Be patient, guys. Be patient. patience, mayang padawan lana. Be mindful. Visualize the trade. Visualize the trade. You know what I mean by visualizing it? Visualize yourself. Visualize yourself making the right decisions is, instantaneously. Visualize yourself. Visualize yourself taking a good trade, seeing that it fits your system, and going for it. Visualize that. That's very important, guys. Visualization, meditation, and trading. There's days where you're not going to be able to meditate. Okay, like today, I woke up at 5 o'clock, and usually I wake up at 5 and I look at the markets, and if there's anything popping, boom, I get out of bed and I fucking jump in. Sorry for cursing, guys. I jump in. But today I woke up at 5, then I woke up at 6, and there was nothing going on yet. I had barely around 7, I want to say. Damn, it's about to be 10 o'clock. Holy crap. Around 7 a.m. or something, we're around here. And I was like, oh shit, I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to wait for it to go back down. So I waited for it, and then I captured it around here, and I really woke up here. I started laddering in around here, right, guys? So, yeah, but you got to make yourself available to the market if you want to make money, guys. There you go. That's a good candle, guys. Bring it back up. Let's go. Let go. Ooh, look at that. Look how many Bitcoin. 1, 2, 3,000 million. Very good sign, guys. Looking to penetrate 90. Oh, guys, come on. This is nice. How's this doing? Ooh, is already trying to test 89. Oh, man, let's go. Man, honestly, guys, I'm pretty sure we can get here, man. 392, we can definitely get here. Did I just... Oh, okay. Sometimes it's a little hard to see. '80s. '20s. Why are we in the 20s? Why are we in the 30s for Ethereum? Why? Because we're failing. We're failing to penetrate 11.2. That's why. People are getting kind of, impatient. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly why, guys. So, picture yourself in this trade. What would you do? What would you do? Literally, you're up. You were up, right? And look what's happening. We're now in the 70s, and look, we dropped almost $1, guys. We dropped almost $1. You see that? It's okay, but ask yourself. That's why I recommend people that are trying to learn how to trade not to paper trade, not to use a demo account. Essentially, if you don't know what paper trading is, it's essentially using fake money, and it's everything lags. You get delayed quotes, you get filled exactly where you want, when it really doesn't really work like that in trading, guys. My first mentor, Scott, he was the one that told me, he's like, dude, do not demo trade. Make sure you go in, even if it's only like $1,000, $500, $1,000. That's the cool thing about trading, guys. Like crypto, you don't need a lot of money to begin to learn how to trade. You can trade with like $1,000 and grow your account steadily and stuff. The name of the game is consistency, guys. So if you can consistently make $5 or $10 or $15 or $20, I'm not saying every day, because there's days, literally right now we're in a bull market, so there's a lot more opportunities in a bull market, but there's days where you don't take a trade. Why? Because it's just not worth you risking your capital on a trade. It's lower probability, so you got to take that into consideration, guys. Nothing in trading is perfect. I just want to let you know. Nothing in trading is perfect. The perfect trade does not exist. I mean, you'll get them, throughout time, but nothing ever is like perfect, if that makes sense. There's always shades of gray. So like, even though I'm going for example, even though I'm going for a 2-to-1, which is what I recommend, there's days where I get out because I just don't like, how the level 2 is acting. There's a lot of sellers here trying to push price back down. Now we're below 1%, guys. You see? Now we're below 1%, but are we gonna buy it up? Maybe. Looks like we are. Sometimes it just helps, whenever you're confident, sometimes it just helps, like, you not looking at the price and all that stuff. Like, sometimes that helps out as well. I'm not saying you tend to overthink it, but as a new trader, when you're seeing, price hit your profit, close to your profit target, or you're up a nice amount, and you see a red candle, to the downside, you tend to overthink it. You tend to see the tape being red over here. You tend to overthink it, and you tend to, you might get out only to find out 5 minutes later, boom, skyrocketing upward. It happens a lot, guys. I'm telling you. It happens a lot. Patience, guys. Patience. You always want to think in what ifs. If this happens, then I'll do this. If that happens, then I'll do that. Okay? Another golden nugget. Oh my God. 50 minutes essentially. Maybe I should just press pause. I don't know. Starting to see a lot of sellers. Essentially trying to penetrate this. That's why it's a little difficult. That's why it's a little difficult, guys. Oof, look at that big wall, God. Okay, guys, I'm starting to kind of just... How much are we up right now? We're up about 25 bucks. Give or take. Damn, that's a big wall, guys. flicking me off. So what is this? Sometimes these are teams playing against you. It's a big wall, guys. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna take a little bit of profit. I might just take everything and close my position. I'll enter something better. Let's wait for it to hit. Oof. Oh. We'll wait. Be patient. There's a lot of walls here. They're really trying to bring price down. Okay, now we got a buy wall. It's competing with the other wall. Come on, guys. Let's bring price back up. There you go. We're in the 70s again. If we don't get this push right here, I'm out of the market, okay? If we can't get this push right here, we're in the 80s now. Very good, guys. You see that? Very good. I'm gonna be smart. Okay, I'm gonna be very smart. And I'm gonna sell that market. What the fuck? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm gonna sell out the market order, okay? Just so I can lock in a little bit of profits. It's always good to do that. Okay, just sold. Just sold about 25% of it, okay? Just to lock in some profit. I always want to take some house money, guys, okay? It's not a lot, it's like probably like $8, but it's smart. As a trader, you gotta be smart, you gotta be sharp. Always. Okay? If we fail to reach this level right here, like to penetrate it, which we're doing it. There we go, guys. Let's do it. There you go, guys. There you go. Come on. Bring it up. Yes. Bring it up, guys. Yes. 389. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 11.2. Let's go. Be sharp. Be sharp, guys. Be very sharp. Be very sharp. Okay. Be very sharp here. 11.2. 11.2, guys. Very good. Very good. 204, very good. We just got out of this resistance level. How's the MACD? How's the histogram? Oh, it's making its way up to the positive side, guys. Very good sign. How are we doing in RSI? Doing good too. Higher lows. Okay, higher lows, higher highs. Very good. 202. It's having a bit of problem. Do we have a sell wall here? Kind of. Now we got a buy wall here at 11.2, which is halting price to go back from going back down, which is a good sign. Okay, 389.50. Come on, guys. Okay, now we're above. Very good, guys. Very good trade. We're literally in a risk-free trade right now. 73. Oof, you see that? Alright, guys, let's go. Let's get this. Let's get this money. Let's get this money, guys. Let's get this money. 25% sold. Okay. 11.205. 3.51. That's how you scalp, guys. That's how you scalp. The rest is for 391. Okay? We're gonna start seeing a lot of FOMO come in. There you go. I'm glad I'm doing this live for you guys. No one else does this. Let's go. We just plowed through this resistance level that I was talking about. Buy walls. Volatility, relatively medium. See, now with the rest of it, I could just be very, very patient. I could just be patient. Set my stop loss to like right here, 387.90, which is still 1%, and chill out. Experience a risk-free trade. Moving back down, guys. I think I'm gonna sell. Good. Pulling above. Some decent sized Bitcoins being bought up around the 200 level. see that, guys? Very good. Ooh, that's good. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's get this high. Let's go. Hell yeah, let's go. Volatility's kicking in big time for Ethereum. Ooh, big time. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's get 90. Oh yeah, 210. Very good. 210. 1 hour long, guys. 1 hour long video, but hey, it's worth it. It's worth it. All right, guys. You see this? You see this happening? 14, guys. We just penetrated 14. Ooh, you see that, guys? Volatility's kicking in big time. Big time, it's kicking in. 72. Are we gonna get an 80? Yes, we are. $17. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. Put up some heavy walls, some heavy buy walls. Ooh, nice. I think this candle's probably gonna take it upward. It might. Nice. 391, guys. 391 imminent. 391, guys. I'm gonna sell 75% of it out right there, okay? Very close. Come on, guys. Let's bring it back up. Ooh, you see that? Alright, guys. I'm about to exit 75% of this, okay? You can see me exit. You can see me exit. Hold on. Very good. It's got a little bit more strength, okay, guys? Has a little bit more upside. You're gonna see me, okay? There it is. Volatility is just kicking in big time. Yeah. There we go. 75% of my position's about to be gone, right? Now. There we go, guys. Literally about to sell it. Hold on. Very good, very good. I'm gonna sell right there. No. This is when you can be a little bit more patient. Patience helps. Okay, that's another one. $390, 102. Guys, I am starving. I think I'm gonna exit the trade, guys. I'm hungry. Okay. I'm gonna exit, guys. Okay. Alright, guys. So, 29.89. We'll just say 29.90 minus 29.50. $40. $40, guys. Can you really complain for one hour? $40, and of course, as it always happens, as soon as you exit the trade, it fucking just skyrockets. It always happens like that, but it's okay, guys. This is a good trade, okay? We'll screenshot this. We screenshot it so we can trade. We can journal it in our trading journal. And yeah, guys. Hope you guys liked this video. Very informative. Sorry to make this video so long, but that's the market for you. All right. Peace out, guys. Later.